the corrections from the first two, even though you were in helmets, and I think I saw that. And wanted to be be situational. He did a little bit of that third down, and then in the end, we wanted to finish it up in a competitive situation where these guys, all that lifting, all that running, all the things they've been doing, since Coach Marcus has gotten here. I mean, that's when all those things come into play. And so, very spirited, and defense made some plays, offense made some plays. That's the way it goes. So, you can be a good team. The kind of team you can be is when you get down there and you play with aggressiveness, whether it's on offense or defense, and scoring points or keeping them out of the end zone. So it was good that the team got into the flow of things and things happened for them. And we'll just continue to keep working and keep getting better. Well, like as I said before, I think Marcus adds the fact that he's played here, graduated, he's played in the NFL, he's played in the system that we have right now. So when he offers advice right now to these young receivers and tight ends, that it's coming from experience, coming from I understand the passing game, the reasons why you have to do something. And so when he can get in someone's ear, and he may not know all the plays right now like all the other coaches on offense, he's going to have to learn those, but he knows that when you have the execution of the play, and I think that's going to help these young guys, and even the older guys have been here for a while, because he's done it before. It makes it easier. Like day one last year, balls on the ground, guys were getting lined up incorrectly, just different things. As we've moved on and played a season, and now going into spring practice. The first practice Wednesday seemed like it was the 10th practice, the spring practice from last year. And now we're adding things. Today we did a third down practice in spring practice. But basically, sometimes you just do, you do A, B, C. So I think that the knowledge of the players, the positions, and the schemes has allowed us to move forward in some things. And so we're gonna keep continuing to try to push the players in their learning capacity, and then see where that takes us.
It's been almost a quarter century since you've hit somebody on this field before. I mean,
well, you could have said it's been a long
time. Could have been a little sweeter. I could have made it
quarter century.
Right. Even 25 years sounds better than quarter.
Did you guys have helmets back then?
No.
Yeah. Right? Does it seem much different, or I mean, obviously you're not pounding people, but I mean, is it?
No, it was a surreal experience just kind of walking on the field here, knowing that a long time ago that I played in this field, and seeing track meets and just all different kind of things. So this is a feeling of home, it's basically my parents. I kind of grew up in 30 years. My dad's been retired down here, so coming back here and getting back around family members and friends and people that have known me for a while. Charlie Brown, who coached at Bethel High School, which I hadn't seen since I graduated, was here today, and so being able to get out, come from Charlottesville down here was special, and it was good to be around a lot of good people.
What's changed?
Nothing's changed, but I tell you what, I do appreciate the fact they put a V-saver right in the middle of the field. Our guys noticed that, you know what I mean? Just like back at home, So, people around here still, gotten older, but they remember and reminisce about things, about good things that happened, when growing up and when we played. So it's a great venue to come back and get involved with. We appreciate the city of Hampton and all the people that made this possible. The administration that allowed us to come down on Friday night and stay in a hotel and trying to treat it like a traveling day, and then getting up in the morning meeting and coming over here and competing. So we're going to do the same thing next week. We go up to Alexandria. Actually, Romero was involved in one of those tussles in there. But he's a competitive guy, and you want that. And now we just have to harness that in the right way. David, threw some nice balls out there today, and threw a couple that probably shouldn't have. But that's just having an opportunity to see live people coming at you and coverages and things like that. But he's going to be good too. I think the future at the quarterback position, or what his future at the quarterback position would be good. And I think that even with Raekwon, because he's fast, and you can see why he had all the accolades he had, coming out of high school. it's football. You know, it's what you make of it, and you know the way you package it. You know, it's a deal that listen, we're going to travel and go down, you know, to an area that a lot of people from our team are from, or they know that know us, and you know, we're going to continue to keep doing that as long as we're able to. But it's a great feeling to get back, and they understand that it's still competition. Guys are still fighting for jobs. You know, there's nothing that. You know, nothing's solidified, you know, and particularly at the quarterback position. But even with us now, with the talent now, with the guys now, and even with the young men coming in, competition makes you better. And whether they get better, hopefully they get better during spring, which I think they will, and then they're going to have to get better coming in the fall, because I think there's some young players that are coming in that can help us play right away. So that's how you start building, you know, teams that can be good teams. If the guy that's number one knows that number two is like breathing down his neck, and he can't relax. So I think that's what we're accomplishing. No, you know what? That's the way we play. I mean, you know, hopefully it's a reflection of the guy that you're talking to right now. You know, it's the passion and energetic part about it is the way you should play the game. And I think you know, we compete so often in a lot of things that you know, the first two practices were non-padded. That was just the first day that you know, we had a chance to really hit somebody and use the weight room lifts and philosophy that Coach Marcus has been using. And so I think they were just excited about being able to physically do some things and then have fun out there.